First thing we're going to do is grab the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer, and it is a base hydrating primer, and I'm just going to put that on my nose and my chin and my cheek area. Then we're going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation in the shade Classic Ivory, and the brush I'm using is from BH Cosmetics, and it works great. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this contour kit, and I'm going to use that pink color to color correct under my eyes and on my lid with my e.l.f. foundation brush. I don't know what this contour kit is called. It doesn't really have a name on it. I bought it off an app called Wish, and it was, inexpensive, so I had got it, and it works with my skin. So after I'm done blending all that out with my e.l.f. foundation brush, I'm going to grab my NYX matte finish spray on my sponge, and I'm just going to blend the color corrector all around my eye. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to grab my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer, and I'm going to place that underneath my eyes, my nose, my cupid's bow, my chin, and my forehead, and I'm just going to blend it all out with that same sponge. And I always make sure my sponge is damp, not soaked, but damp, either in some water or my finishing spray. That way it does not pick up my foundation, and it does make blending a lot more easier, in my opinion. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my NYC Loose Face Powder, and I'm going to place that underneath my eye and anywhere I put my concealer. While I'm having that sit, I'm going to grab my Maybelline Fit Me foundation stick in the shade Toffee, and I'm going to contour my cheek area and my nose and my forehead. And I'm going to use that same sponge again, and I'm going to do dabbing motions, and I'm going to swipe up and patting and really getting that cheek area to not look so crazy out there. And I'm going to blend everything else by patting it out with that sponge. Once I'm done with my cheek areas, I'm just going to grab a big fluffy brush from BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to wipe all that loose powder off my face. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to grab my my sponge, and I'm going to blend out the contouring on my nose. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my bronzer from Romeo London in the shade Sunlight, and I'm going to use another, again, these are all pretty much BH Cosmetic brushes, and I'm just going to go ahead and warmth my face up with that bronzer. For eyebrows, I'm taking my e.l.f. eyebrow pencil in taupe, and I really do like this eyebrow pencil. It is very affordable, and I like the results. I also use a pomade, and that is Milani, and I love that pomade as well. But with the e.l.f. brush, when you're on the go and you want to do your eyebrows more quickly, this is the best way to go, is to use any type of pencil, and it just does the job. To clean up my eyebrow shape, I'm going to take my Dream Lumi Highlighting Concealer and just clean it up with a flat brush from BH Cosmetics. And it really looks so much nicer when you do that. And then I grab my sponge and I just kind of pat around the areas around my eye. No, that is not a black eye. I did my makeup on one eye, and I'm going to do the other one for you. I'm going to take my beauty book from e.l.f. and I'm going to take the underlying pencil, and I'm just going to tightline my waterline with that pencil that came in that beauty book, and it is a brown. What I'm going to do next, I'm going to take my NYX high definition eyeshadow base, and I'm just going to blend that out with my concealer brush. Going in with a brush that I got from my Ipsy bag. It is a Paris named brush, and I'm going in with that black eyeshadow and just kind of patting it down on my lid, really getting it in there. And then I'm going to take a blending brush and I'm going to blend out that black on my eyelid. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that brown and I'm going to place it on my crease with the same blending brush and just really get it in there. Then I'm going to take that light brown and that darker brown, and I'm going to mix them up, and I'm going to put that in my crease as well, and just really not blending, but making sure all those colors are in there. And then I grab my blending brush from BH Cosmetics, and I really blend out all three of those colors along in my lid. If you need to pop on more black, you can. I just blend all those in. And with a clean, small, fluffy brush, I'm going to grab the gold shimmery shade and I'm going to pat that onto my eyelid, and it looks so pretty. I love that gold color, so shimmery. Then I'm going to take a small angled eyeshadow brush and I'm just going to combine the black and the dark brown shade, and I'm going to place that underneath my under my tight line and just blend it out. I'm kind of going for the smoky eye effect. I haven't really accomplished smoky eye, but you know, it looked really well with this eye look. After this, I'm going to grab my Maybelline Eye Studio in Blackest Black, and it is a gel liner, and I'm using my Maybelline angled eyeliner brush to create a wing. It does take practice to learn how to make the perfect wing. I'm not quite there. I do make it look where it is very decent. And with that same gel liner, I'm going to tight line it as well with the original brush that the gel liner came with. After that, I'm going to take my NYX mascara and Le Chic Flick on my top and bottom lashes. I make the weirdest faces when I'm putting on makeup. It's so funny. I'm so sorry. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my hard candy, and it's number 63, and I'm going to pop that white shade onto my eyebrow bone and also in the inner corner of my eye just to give it some shimmer. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my Milani Color Statement Lip Liner in the shade 03 Nude, and it's just a beautiful nude to, you know, line your lips with. And then after that, I'm going to also take the Milani lipstick in the shade Matte Innocence, and this lipstick is just so pretty with this liner. It's the perfect combination. And there is my look, guys. I hope you liked this look, and you know, please give this video a nice thumbs up, and thank you for watching.